Several small businesses in Edina are taking advantage of an emergency assistance program after suffering losses due to the pandemic. Money from the Federal CARES Act is helping business owners keep the lights on and doors open. Edina TV shows you how they're adapting to a new way of business.
For the first time in 7 years, indoor tables and chairs sit unused at Nakamura Japanese Bistro.
At the beginning, everybody's scared.
When this Edina restaurant was forced to close in March due to the pandemic, a staff of 10 were out of work, and $20,000 in fish had to be thrown away.
We still need to pay the renting fees. We still need to pay all the utility things.
It would be 2 weeks before they could sell to-go orders, and 6 months later, the seats inside are still stacked away. Yet, the phone keeps ringing.
Actually, we're lucky because we're pretty good for the to-go things at the beginning. Every day we got a lot of the phone calls from the customer just to check, are you opening, or can you do like a to-go? So yeah, we survive.
In May, the city worked to provide emergency assistance to small brick and mortar businesses that were struggling. A forgivable loan administered through the Edina Housing and Redevelopment Authority.
And we rank them based on their need, based on their size, and based on how much they were hurting. Ultimately, when we ranked the businesses, there was a tie, so we ended up funding 11 businesses, and each got a forgivable loan of $9,000.
It was money that could be used to pay the bills, as many businesses looked for a new way to connect with customers.
It's not going to save the world, but what we're hoping is that it can save the day.
Ooh, I like that
nice.
one.
Yeah,
it's for my dad.
The owner of local yarn store Harriet and Alice found a new pattern for bringing in revenue: online knitting lessons and curbside pickup.
We were down 80% in sales in the month of April.
All right, you're all set.
If you can't see what you're getting or feel what you're getting, it's really hard for people to want it.
Boxes of yarn ordered in the winter kept arriving.
The loan from the city of Edina really allowed me to pay for yarn that was coming and in the mail, and I couldn't stop.
Customers are returning, thankful to spin yarn again.
Without this business, I don't know how I would have made it through COVID. So,
A second round of emergency assistance will support 40 additional small businesses this fall. This time, Federal CARES Act dollars are being used. The application deadline was at the end of August.
We want these businesses to be here today, here tomorrow, and here next year. So if these funds can help pay the rent a little bit more while they're struggling to get customers back in the door, that's our hope and that's our goal, is to keep the businesses in businesses to serve us.
The manager of Nakamura Japanese Bistro says business is good now.
It's really helped us a lot because at the beginning we don't know what's going on for the business, how could we survive?
A little financial relief during uncertain times to help the businesses that make a community thrive. I'm Dan Carpenter for Edina TV.
You can learn more about local businesses open today by visiting exploreedina.com.